Hi 112. Today's lesson is about safety in storms and staying safe during thunderstorms. Here's our note catcher that you need for today. It says Tuesday, April 21st, safety in storms. We have 3 questions that you'll be pausing the video so that you can write your answers down. Okay? All right, and as a review, we've been learning about the 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. We've been learning about how different parts of the world experience different weather at different times. Okay, and we also have our pen pal Annie. She wrote us a letter today about how to stay safe during thunderstorms. So safe and safety, those 2 words mean to be careful or to protect from danger. Okay, so maybe you can think of some ideas right now. How do you think you could stay safe during a thunderstorm? What are some things you can do? And then we'll hear some ideas from Annie too. Okay, this one's called Safety in Storms. What do you see in this picture? Dear kindergartners, have you ever seen a thunderstorm? I got caught in one the other day, and it made me realize just how amazing and powerful the weather can be. The thunder boomed and lightning flashed. It was quite a show. Today I'm going to tell you about severe or very bad weather and how to stay safe during thunderstorms. You probably know what kind of weather to expect when you look up and see large dark clouds like these in the sky. These are storm clouds, and unless you want to get soaked, it's time to get indoors when you see a storm like this moving in. So the word soaked right here means to get completely covered in rain, to get really wet. During a thunderstorm, you can see lightning. Lightning is a stroke of electricity that connects energy in the ground with energy in a cloud. Sometimes you can see a bolt of lightning when it flashes and zigzags in the sky. Okay, your first question I want you to just think about, what is lightning? What is lightning? Lightning is often followed by a loud clap of thunder. If the thunderstorm is far away, then the thunder may only sound like a distant rumble. But as the storm nears, the thunder gets louder and louder, and the time between the lightning and thunder gets shorter and shorter. Thunder cannot hurt you, but lightning can be dangerous. Okay, so that's our first question on our note catcher. It says, what are some of the characteristics of a thunderstorm? So what do you see? What do you hear? How do you know a thunderstorm is happening? Okay, write your answer. Make sure you start with a capital letter. Make sure you end with a period. Make sure you're writing as neatly as you can. Try stretching out the words on your own. It's okay if you spell things wrong. A lightning strike knocked down this tree. Lightning can start fires too, and worst of all, lightning can seriously injure or hurt a person. There is a very small chance of being struck by lightning, but it can happen. Fortunately, there are simple ways to be safe from lightning during a storm. My teachers taught them to me, and now I'm going to teach them to you. Lightning tends to strike or hit with a sudden blow tall things like trees and tall buildings. The smartest thing you can do in a storm is to stay indoors. If you can't take cover in a building, then a car is also a safe place. In case you ever get stuck outside in a thunderstorm and you cannot get indoors, it is important that you remember never to take shelter under or near a tree or a tall object. Even though the tree leaves may help keep you dry, you never want to be near a tree if it gets hit by lightning. Instead, you should lie down flat on the ground and far away from any trees and wait for the storm to pass. You'll get drenched, but you won't get struck by lightning or a falling tree. Another important rule is to always get out of a pool, lake, river, or ocean immediately during a thunderstorm. Electricity moves through water, so anyone in the water can be hurt by a single lightning strike. It's best to be safe and stay dry inside during a thunderstorm. Okay, here's our next question. What should you do to stay safe during a thunderstorm? You can start with, you can write in a complete sentence by writing, you should, and then tell what you should do. When it is cold outside, you might see hail during a storm. During a hailstorm, chunks of ice called hailstones fall from the clouds onto the ground. Usually, hailstones are small, but about the size of peas or smaller. Sometimes, however, the hailstones can be as big as a golf ball or even a baseball. It is always best to stay indoors during a hailstorm. Okay, so what's a hailstone? What is a hailstone? Say it out loud or to your mom or dad or someone around you. Here's Annie again. It is important to know how to stay safe during storms and other kinds of severe weather. If possible, don't go outside at all in any kind of storm. If you have to go outside, wear the right kind of gear or special type of clothing, like a raincoat, boots, and hat during rainstorms. Be smart and be safe so you can enjoy the amazing power of nature. It's quite a show. Okay. Last question. What gear should you wear if you have to go outside in the rain? So you could put you should wear and then write it down. Start with an uppercase letter and end with a period. Don't forget. All right, that's the end of that read aloud. One last question for you. Have you ever experienced a thunderstorm, and what did you see? And it says to use your 5 senses to describe it. So I did include a piece of paper where you can do that. Use your 5 senses. We learned about our 5 senses, our sense of sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Okay? So think about what you see, what you hear during a thunderstorm. You might feel something too. All right, I also included another YouTube video for you to watch that's going to teach you all about thunder and lightning, and you have a journal prompt to go with this, like I just said. Okay, thanks.